Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of XahTalk Show. Today we are going to do live comparison of different programming languages: Python, Perl, PowerShell, Wolfram language, and elisp and Golan battle royale to see which language is the fastest in doing find and replace of 2,000 files in a directory. Okay, so we compare elisp, Wolfram language, Golan, PowerShell, Python, and Perl. So today's talk show. So let's just get to it. Okay, let's begin the technical session. Today is purely technical. Okay, good morning, David, Dude, and Luis. All right, so I have the link. So I have link prepared here. So let me open them and show you. Okay. So PowerShell and Wolfram language. So I have written them before. Like I did several videos about find replace. It's my obsession. So here is find replace code in a directory for Python, and here is using regular expression. Here's a code which I use actually every week for the past 10 years. Then here's Golan version find replace, and each one of these code is written in the most efficient way by the expert, by me. So Golan, and then Golan find replace script. Wait, is it okay? So one version is just find grep, Unix grep. The other version is find and replace. So then you have the Perl, which is my earliest version, written in year 2000. Okay, so there's a date, year 2000, February. This is a Perl version, and then you have elisp version, find replace. Okay, emac. So you can find each one of these. You can use the code. It's all on my website, free. And the most important. Oh, then there's PowerShell find replace. Okay, PowerShell, the most fantastic, wonderful shell, is going to replace Bash in 5 years or 10. And then there's Wolfram language, the mathematics-oriented language. Shortest code, by the way, shortest code. The most powerful, the most expressive language by a magnitude of them all, Wolfram language. So we actually coded this 2 days ago or something this week in my video I talked about. So first of all, let's create a directory with about 2,000 files. So for that, you go to elisp, my elisp website, the Emacs manual. Open it, so you can see elisp manual. You can see 1,000 files. Okay. Turn on global highlight mod so you can see my cursor, where my cursor is. So 1,000 files for the elisp manual. Then for Emacs manual, there are 750 files. Okay, so we are going to copy these directories so that we can do find replace using these files. So let's see where I want to go. So okay, go to XahTV info. And okay, move, not move, copy. Okay, copy recursively, yes. Okay, copy done. So, and by the way, on the pink window is all my Emacs keystrokes and command calls, the command name and keystroke. You can see as I type. Okay, so here we copy it. We want to rename it. Let's rename it XX. Okay, XX is my convention for files or directories that's temporary, short. So now we got the directory. Now close it, copy the file path, 3 keystrokes. You can see the keystrokes is that delete keys right here, thumb key, delete CI. 3 keystrokes to copy file path. That's my command. Okay, copy file path, close it, close it, close it, close it. Now, what is this? Emacs block. Close it, back to Emacs, close it. Now let's put the directory up here. Okay, and let's put the directory here, show in browser. So we have the directory here. So okay, let's begin. So we need to time it. Okay, so let's begin the journey. We are going to run the script in each one of these on this directory, do some find replace, and we need to time it. So how do we begin this? Let's see. Okay, should we do just find first or find and replace together? Okay, because if you do find replace, then that means let's just do find together. Okay, I don't want to be stuck thinking about things, because I'm doing live video. So hola, so comments and questions. Okay, post it, comments and questions. So let's do so let's go to this directory. So this is our directory of files. Okay, so open it. Okay, those are the bunch of files we want to find replace. Then so are we going to do grep or find and replace? Because when you do find and replace, that also involves writing to file. Let's do let's do just grep. Okay, let's just do grep first. Let's see which language is the fastest. Okay, so first of all, I want to go to my Golan script. Okay, so you are looking at my Golan script. This script is 250 lines of code. It's spacey. Golan and many of these languages, their standard code formatting is spacey. Spaced out. For example, this gotta be on a line by itself. Then this gotta be on a line on itself. Instead of, for example, make a backup. Instead of, let me show you. If you put a semicolon, then you can compact these lines, then instead of one line like that, so you got more lines of code. This project is 1 million lines of code. But if you actually reformat it in a functional programming way, it's just 10,000 lines of code, reduction by 10. If you use Wolfram language, it's 1 line of code, something like that. Okay. So anyway, so this is Golan. Okay, so let's begin to code it. Copy the file path. Copy the file path here. Actually, this one. Okay, so this is the Golan version for grep. Okay, so input directory that. Okay, then the file name extension. Okay, we want all HTML files. Do you have any special directories you want to skip? No. Okay, well, except Git. Okay, we don't have Git there. So then do you want a special list of files you want to grep, not just whole directory? No, we don't have a special list. Okay, so now the grep string. Okay, now what do you want to grep here? Okay, so let's see. We want to find some we want to find a word that's somewhat common. Okay, so let me just call my Emacs command. Emacs list. Right now you are seeing Emacs list find and replace. Okay, there's a result. So you have all these occurrences. What? Shrink. Okay, expand. Right, you cannot see the window so well. So let's move it here. So you just move the cursor, you can see all the occurrences. Okay, let's use the word command. Let's see how many occurrences are there. Okay, there's a lot of occurrences for the word command. Okay, so what if you say commands? Okay, let's try that word. Let's try to find. Okay, now let's back to Golan. Now the string you want to grab is these commands, okay, and no regular expression. So this is, this quotes out regular expression. So you just want to find the plain text command, okay. So, and all these are garbage actually, all these are garbage. These are my past find and replace. So let's remove it. Let's just remove them, okay. I don't need them. So anyway, so this is my Golan script. You can see this is the find string. Then this is about number. Let me just run it, okay. Let me show it. Run it. And we need to time it, okay. Shit, we need to time it. Okay, I have RSI, repetitive strain injury. Like right now, right here, it hurts. Okay, it's done. So it's done, and now let's turn them into XahFind mod. So you have the syntax highlighting, and you can jump to any one of these and press enter. It will open the file. You can see that word. That's the occurrence. So how do we do this? We actually need to time it. But before we time it, let's just see how fast. Let's just get a sense. Okay, run it. Done. Okay. Now this is Golan. Now let's go to Emacs. Okay. Run it. Okay, so Emacs Lisp. Okay, right now I'm going to try to do grep using the Emacs Lisp. Okay, so it's already a command, so I don't have to go to the script. Well, you can look at the script by. Let me show you the source code. So here's a package XahFind.el. You open it, and here is the command. You see XahFind text. That's Lisp. So it does exactly the same thing. Go through the directories and find the file. So let me just run it. Okay, so close that. So run it. Search string commands. Yes. In this directory. Yes. Now, what's the file extension? Okay, .html. Yes. Okay, it's also instantaneous. You can see. Wait. Wait, do they have? So the output is 23,000 lines. Okay, so let's go back to the Golan version. Run it. The output is 15,000 lines, and the last one is that. Let's compare. Okay, you see they match. So the last file is Emacs index.html. Then the file before is yes or no prompts. Okay, let's go back to the Golan version. You see yes or no prompts. Okay, same result, but they print slightly differently because so why is the Emacs much more number of lines? So wait. So you see this file, xref commands has 6 occurrences. You can see there. Now let's go to the Golan version. Where is it? Okay, xref. Let's see xref. Search for it. Okay, there it is. There's an incompatibility. You see, this file, Emacs xref commands, according to Golan, there are 3 occurrences. 3 occurrences, and they are here, here, here. Now, according to the Emacs Lisp version, this same file, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see the difference. So you see the Emacs version actually are case insensitive. You see, that's why the Emacs version has lots of results. So let's do the Emacs again with case sensitivity turned on. Okay, search for commands in this directory, file path. Oh, okay, so let's do it again. Control U, then press the key, then search for commands in this directory, file path, fixed case search. No. Print surrounding text. Yes. Okay, now let's search for XREF- commands. What? Wait, it's still returning the capital letters. Yeah, what? It's a bug. There is a bug. Okay. Wait. Okay. So let's go to the Golan version. Okay, we got a big screw up. Let's. I'm doing things you don't know what I'm doing. But God, this is so painful. These matching lines. And this file does not even occur. What's going on? Okay, now I'm introducing doubt to my scripts. I was going to show something else, comparing the speeds, but now I'm kind of stuck in the puzzling bug. You know, I'm pretty sure there's no bug. Okay, I mean, well, there's probably a bug about the capital case version, but it shouldn't. But what are we doing? Okay, so we kind of Joman says, do you have used parallelism function with Wolfram language? No, actually I haven't used it. My guess is Golang is probably the fastest. Okay, that's the most common word. Okay, so this is a bad beginning. So our goal is actually to benchmark, but right now we run into this issue of case sensitivity, and it appears in the Emacs version we have a minor bug. Okay, case sensitivity is ignored. Okay, let me call this command. Okay, so this command is called repeat complex command. What it will do is that it will call the last Emacs command you called, but however without answering all the prompts. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so let's do that. So you can see let's do that. So you can see in the mini buffer, let me go to it. Okay, this one. Okay, so you can see XahTV text. Okay, let's copy it. Now let's open a new buffer. Wait, let's open a new buffer, split the window and paste it here, so you can see and let's make it multiple lines. So you can see this is the command, the Emacs Lisp version we just called find command. So you want to find the word commands, and in this directory, and this is a file name extension filter, and neo means not case sensitive. Okay, so actually, so let's look at the code. Okay, what's going on? So describe function. Okay, then jump to the source code. Okay, here's the source code. XahTV text, search directory, input directory, search string, input directory, path regular expression, fixed case. Okay, so let's narrow to this function and search for the fixed case. Why is it not respecting my fixed case search? Okay, so actually so let's see, fixed case search. So if it's true, then case fault search should be set to false. Okay, then let's look at this block. Okay, maybe I just, I typed it wrong. Let's try again. Okay, so let's try. Where's the directory? Okay, where's the directory? Let's go to talk show. Okay, let's open this directory again. Let's do the find again, show the pink window, do the find. Okay, we want to search for commands in this directory, HTML files. Okay, wait, you need to get Emacs to ask parameters, so you press Ctrl U first, then call the command. Okay, search for commands in this directory, HTML files, fixed case in search, yes, print surrounding text, yes. Okay, now go to the bottom, so you have 13,000 lines of output. Okay, then there it is. That's the file. Yes. Oh, that seems correct. So do we have any? So if you see any occurrence of commands that's capitalized, that means it's wrong. So these matching lines, let's type these matching lines to see if there's any occurrence of command. Let's wait. Copy that. These matching lines. Capitalize commands. Okay, I know what's going on. You see, yeah, it didn't, you see, all these occurrences, there's no capitalized version. But however, the context, you see some of the, the before and after of the occurrence, those parts contains the capital commands. Because let's do this again. Okay, so let me show you what's going on. So it's a bunch of Emacs Lisp tips. So I copy the whole buffer, new buffer, paste it. Okay, now let's go to, you see, any occurrences will have this bracket around it. You can see that bracket is called left square bracket with underbar. So you can see that's a Unicode magic. Okay, so any occurrences will have that bracket around it. So now all we have to do is, now we copy that part and find and replace that bracket by space, new line, then that bracket. Do it, everything. Okay, so now you see, now shrink, you can see any such bracket occurrences will have, let me show you, will by a line by itself. Okay, you see. Now let's do the same, add a new line to the end of bracket. Okay, to the top, find and replace that, everything. Okay, so now you can see every occurrences of the command, the occurred word is by a line itself. Now all you have to do is delete the matching lines. Okay, so delete, keep lines containing. Okay, delete everything that's not just that line. Do it. So you can see now the whole buffer is just now I scroll down, the whole buffer is just the occurrences, the words. Okay, and now all we have to do is sort it. Let's sort the whole thing. Okay, select all, sort. Now it's sorted. Now the first line and the last line is the same thing. That means the whole buffer is just that. The whole occurrences is just that. So there's no occurrences of capital, command. So that means it's good. There's no bug. The Xah Emacs Lisp find package is fantastic. Okay, so now, another way to do this is, now you can remove duplicate. So okay, so that command, the key is, let me show you. Okay, let's see. clear rectangle, remove duplicate. I forgot what's the keystroke or command names, but the command name contains the word duplicate, so let's search for it. DUP, delete duplicate lines. Okay, so in XahFly keys Vorak keyboard, that's delete ty. Okay, let's do it. Delete, I mean space ty. Okay, well, because let's do the from the beginning, space ty. Okay, so that means, okay, now close it. Now we have confirmed all the occurrences are without capital letters. Another way to do it is, for example, let's close it. Let's do it again. So Control U for universal argument. You can see it in the pink window here, universal argument, you see. So that's when you want to call a Emacs command and you want to give it options when if the command supports it. So let's do it again. Control U, then press the key to call XAH find. Okay, do it. Okay, what string you want to find? The string I want to find is command. Okay, commands. Okay, in this directory, yes. And the file path regular expression .html, yes. Fixed case in search, yes. Print surrounding text, no. Fantastic. Now you can see we don't have the garbage, so it shows, you know, all the files it occurs and how many occurrences. For example, on this file it's 3. Now let's search for. Now in this window, you see this window is Golan's result. So let's search for this file xref commands. Okay, so let's search for xref. There it is. 3 occurrences. 3 occurrences. They agree. They concur. Fantastic. Now that's Golan. Okay, now close it. Okay, this is Golan versus Emacs Lisp. Okay, wait. Versus this Emacs Lisp package. Now expand. Wait. Get out of the narrow to region. So now you can see the whole file. So this is the Emacs version. You know, the Emacs file is 700 lines because it contains several different commands. Grab, you know, find and find replace and few others. That's why it's 700 lines. But just for find replace, that would be, so this command, copy, new buffer, paste. Okay, 40 lines of code. 40. Let's go to XAH Emacs Lisp mod. Do. Okay, so 40 lines of code. You know, compared to the Golan 192, it's not comparable that way, because then in Emacs Lisp, then you also have kind of the documentation and some of the predefined variables and stuff. Not here, but here, for example, the prefix, the brackets, and so on. So anyway, we kind of digressed. So we have looked at the Golan code for find a string in a directory, and we also looked at Lisp, and looks like their speed, and so we look at their source code. But however, what we need to do is to benchmark. Now, how do you do that? Well, you can, for example, in the Emacs Lisp case, let me try to do it. Okay. So if you want to benchmark the Emacs Lisp code, all you have to do is just run this code, right? You see, if I run it, here's the result. Close it, run it again. You see result. You see, I just called the command eval last sexp. This is one of the way to run this code. Instead of calling the command and answering each prompt again, I can just do it. You see? So now, if I want to benchmark this, there's a timing. This is. So to benchmark each of the programming language, there are several ways to do it. one way is that you add the timing code in each of the language. For example, in elisp, do we have a wait, let's go to elisp mod. Okay, XahTV mod. Then try completion. Do you have some kind of timing function? I don't think so. Built-in. Maybe there is. I don't know. So you can. So the point is that you can add a timing function in each one of your languages. Or another way is that you dive into shell, and in bash, for example, you have time function that will show you how long does the script take to run something. I believe that is called time. I forgot. But in PowerShell, actually, I don't know. Wait, this is a Microsoft terminal bug. Okay, so TIM. Yeah. So in Microsoft PowerShell, I'm not sure what is the command to measure timing. But even that doesn't apply to me because my script is designed to not be run in a terminal because I don't like it. You know, like typically when you have a find replace, for example, grep. Okay, for example, grep. I don't have grep here. GCM get command grep. You know, I don't have the Unix grep installed because on Windows, since I started to, you know, I thought I need grep and all that, but actually I don't. Since I learned PowerShell, you don't need the Unix crap. So I don't have grep installed. So, okay, but my point here is that typically when you write a find replace script, you know, most people, they write a terminal command line. For example, like XAH find, then something, you know, that's what you do. You give an option, okay, like find string, okay, something like that. That I don't like that because there's lots of problems with this user interface, this Unix idiocy. Why? Because suppose you want to find this block of code, multiple lines. How are you gonna do it this way? It's very hard. So rather, the more efficient way is you just open up an editor. For example, let's close it. Okay, so now let's say I want to do find replace. So watch what I do, okay? Show the pink window. So I want to do find replace by calling the Golan Script. Okay, so I press a key, then type FIN. There it is. So that's 5 keystrokes. 5 keystrokes, I got this Go script open. Compared to XAH find string, that's more than 5 keystrokes, you know, the terminal version way of running things. Then if I want to find some multiple lines, let's see, okay, let's do it this way. So I want to find in the directory of this block of text, okay? Now I can just copy it, go to the Golan script, and put it right here. There it is. There it is. Now I can run this code, okay? It'll have no result because, you know, because that, you know, so if you have so that is one of the advantage of having a full editor interface instead of the command line crap, the command line idiocy, the Unix idiocy, the Linux idiocy. Okay, so that's the, so you are looking at the Golan script. Now what if I want the Python's, you know, what if I want a Python script? Okay, same thing. I press a key. Well, right now I don't have a bookmark, but the Python code is right here. You see, Python 3. This is a script. Go to the bottom. 60 lines of code. Of fine. Let's run this. Okay. So actually we haven't. We need to do benchmark. Okay, but let's run this Python script. Okay, first of all, let's copy the directory. So go to the Python script. Okay, let's turn this. Okay, so you can see better. Remove the backup. Python 3. I have Python 3 version. Of course, I had Python 2 version as well. So here is the input directory. So there. Then find string is commands. Okay. So file list ignore. Find string commands input directory. That directory level, recursion level. Okay, 129 is good enough. Okay, let's run it. Python version. Wait, done. What the fuck? Done and nothing found. What is this? Find.py3. What? Print file name when no change. False. Okay. Find string commands. What? So run it. Done. That means no change. What? No change. And so what's going on? So wait, I haven't used this Python version for a long time. So what? So am I actually running Python 3? Let's check. Okay, so I think I'm running Python 3. Okay, so what? God, another problem. Measuring time in PowerShell. Measure command. Oh, okay, fantastic. Thank you. I'm gonna try that. We haven't done PowerShell. We haven't got into PowerShell yet. So let's. Oh, but you can also do. Okay. Okay, I'll have to try that. So another problem. What's going on with my find Python script? Find Python 3. So replace. What's going on with my Python find script? So you guys, Python experts, can you debug on the fly? Tell me where did I? Where's my? What the fuck? I haven't used. I haven't used this code for a long time, for like 10 years, because usually, the, wait, where did I move my, what's going on? We have a problem. What? Wait, we have some kind of problem. This this window becomes a ghost something. What's going on? Close it. Emacs bug. Then you got into a Emacs bug. I'm not sure what bug that is. So because I haven't been using this code for a long time. Okay, so let's. Why is this not running? Okay, I don't know. So let's try the find and replace version Python 3. Okay, let's try that. So copy the directory. Yeah, maybe the directory path is incorrect. The Windows file path. That's probably why. And Python doesn't, Python doesn't. Okay, so let's do / to \. Okay, maybe that. It's a Python problem, not my problem. Let's run it. Let's try it. Do it. Okay, syntax error, EOL, right? Yeah, so you need double \. Okay, let's do / to double \. Okay, run it. Yeah, what's going on? What? Let's look at the directory. Oh, recursive, right? Let's try this directory. Run it. Input is not defined. Okay, so wait, you need to run it. Why is it not printing anything? Yeah, what an embarrassment. You run the command and it's not working. So okay, so let's copy it. Let's try the Python find replace command. Okay, the Python find and replace. This one should work because I actually use this. So the other one is probably bit rot. Okay, so this one. So level 1 to level 4 directory level, and you want to find the word commands and replace it by the word commands. Okay, so you actually don't change anything. So let's backup file name, do backup true. So let's go to the top, find and replace multiple pairs. Homepage version 2019. This is actually written in 2008 or something. Input directory, okay, that the directory level 124, that's good enough. HTML extension regular expression filter .html, that's fine. Print file name when no change, false. Backup name, and directory to skip. Okay, directory to skip. Okay, let's just run it. Find string commands, replace string commands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then error. Python error. Python Unicode error. This happens often. Python Unicode error, probably. So Unicode encoder error, char map codec can't encode. Yeah, problem. Python is a headache. The Python Unicode thing, and it's a headache. What does the no change option mean? So if you are talking about this line, that means if there's no change, do you want to print the file name? No. Okay, so anyway, we run it and it's running into an encoding error of what function. So this file, active key map, this Emacs file, okay, let's open it. This Emacs file, what? Wait, this Emacs file is, oh shit, Python fucked it up. You see, this Emacs file was 7,333 bytes, okay? Now Python made it into 0. Python deleted because it's running into a encoding. Yeah, before, Python is trying to write to it. So this file contains the word, we want to find. But Python, it's a find and replace script, so it's trying to write to it. But however, it ran into an error, so it made it to be content 0. So the error is, so apparently this file, it contains some characters that's not correctly encoded by UTF-8. That shouldn't be the case. So in position, so here's a character U21D2, the Unicode code point in hexadecimal, in position 6892. Okay, let's jump to the position. Let's see if we can go to char, position 6892. I don't know what's going on with Python. God, this maybe it's that character. That's a non-breaking space. Okay, so what we do is now we copy the entire buffer, open a new buffer. Let's show the ping window. Copy the entire buffer. Okay, this is getting boring. This is copy the entire buffer, paste it. Now in this buffer, call find and replace by regular expression. Okay, this is the Emacs tip. So this is built in. So you give this regular expression ASCII plus. So you want to find all ASCII characters. Okay, replace it by empty. Okay, now do it for the whole thing. So you got that. So this is a bunch of non-ASCII characters in that file. And all these characters seems normal to me. So this one is non-breaking space. You can see non-breaking space. This one is right single quotation mark. Okay, and this is right words double arrow, and this is non-breaking space again. So that file contains these non-ASCII characters. That shouldn't cause any problem. So I don't know why Python is like stuck. Line 111. Okay, what? No, that's in module. The Python sucks donkey ass. Output write. So when it's trying to write file, it encountered this problem. And some Python, it gives you the Python, the Python Unicode handling is really sucky. In Python 2 and Python 3. I always had this problem like 10 years ago. In Python 2, it's a headache. In Python 3, you think Python 3 made it much better, but because all the languages I've used, in this case, Perl, Python, Golan, Emacs, PowerShell, Wolfram language, none of them have this problem. Just Python, the Unicode problem, and it's giving these errors. Like what the fuck? So okay, so what do we do now? So I was going to, okay, let's do it again. So copy, okay, hold on a second. Paste, remove all these, okay? And let's see which character is the Python error, okay? I mean, let's see which is the character causing Python error. So it says U21D2. So let's look at them one at a time. U21D2, so not this one. Describe char. So this one is U2119, 2019, and this one is that's the problem. 21D2. So you can see here. So that, oh, you are correct, Young. So how did you find out? Okay, so you are right, Young. So that character is, this character is causing this choked Python. Fuck Python. So let's describe matching lines. Okay, there it is. So why is this character causing Python? Python is the most popular programming language. How dare say you bad things about it? Yeah, that's right. So how is the Python error? So let's see, where is the Python error? Let's get back to Python error. Did I just... So anyway, so Python choked on this line. So let's run it again. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, you can't run it again because this file is now empty. Ah, fuck Python. So let's see where's the Python error messages. Did I delete it? Okay, okay, here, start run output. Yeah. So it says Unicode encode error. Char map codec can't encode character that in position that. Character map to undefined. What the fuck is the problem with the Python fuckheads? You know, it cannot deal with this character. I don't think so. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. I don't know where, exactly, but something. Let's copy it and put it here so we don't, close it by mistake. So let's shrink. So you see, that's the output. That's the error. So no idea what's the, basically, essentially, it's because this double arrow character causing the problem. Python says it cannot encode this character. What? Let's go back to the Python code, okay? So in case someone is gonna blame me, my lousy Python code. So this is the code that does find and replace. Now where does it say? So input file encoding is UTF-8. Output file write path. Okay, maybe. So what is the output, default output file encoding? Because I didn't specify. I thought it's UTF-8. Maybe because I screwed up. What the fuck? So if we add that, would that make it work? I don't know. But the other option is to look up Python documentation, which is the sickest possible. So let's search for open file for Python open file for writing. Python documentation is the worst possible. You see, one of the way to tell which official documentation of the language sucks is that when you search, and if the top results are a bunch of these blood-sucking ad spamming websites like Tutorial Point, or this Python Tech, I don't know, pythontech.com, I don't know what that is. If the top results are all these, random website, that means your documentation, your official documentation sucks donkey ass. And Python is such a case. You see all these results. Guru 99, Python file handling. And this free code camp, the coding camp, the fucking idiocy. PythonCentral.io. Ah, God, Jesus. And W3 schools, learn Python, Python documentation, the fucking worst. Fuck. Let's search for Python doc. I want to look at the official documentation. I don't want the random shit. So 3 point, let's see the open, major problem. I have 10,000 articles on why Python documentation sucks. So I already talked for an hour already. Okay, so much for the benchmark. Now I have back pain sitting here too long. So Python open documentation. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so the extremely bad organization. So what is this? We need to find, right? So find is in a library, I believe. I mean open file. Open file is in was it like is it a object or is it a function? I haven't looked at Python documentation for a long time, for 10 years. So either library reference or language reference. Yeah, language reference is usually not useful. Language reference, because they talks about the like formal syntax and so on. Lexical analysis they are ass. Lexical analysis, data model, worst writing possible. So it's gonna be in the standard library, okay? Then yeah, so you have built-in types, built-in functions. So built-in functions, one of them is open. That yeah, it's very. This is one of the sour point of Python. Some of it is function, some of it is like an object, idiotic Python. So open is right here. So you see open file and return a corresponding file object. Okay. So do you have encoding? Yes. So you have encoding there. So what is the default encoding? Python documentation is the worst possible. So where is? Does any one of you know? You Python experts out there. It's truly a pain in the ass. I can imagine we stuck on the Python thing. So I have 3 versions. So I have a find version in Python. So for example, so I have a find version in Python. Then we have a find and replace version, and we have a find replace using regular expressions. But the find version got a problem. Now the replace version got a problem. This is pretty bad. Let's just run it again. Okay, so except that file, the Python version runs. So now you can see, except that file. I don't know what's going on with that file. So you can see, here's the result of the Python version. The Python version is a bit lacking features. I haven't put as much energy as in my Golan version and elisp and others. So it doesn't print the context. But here's the result. Okay, let's do it again. Run it. God, you run it again, then it's got problems. File exists error. Cannot create a file when that file already exists. Oh, God, when you make a backup. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't like Python. Okay, let's just close Python. Let's skip Python because we got lots of others. Yeah, fuck. So what am I doing? So perl version. Let's try perl version. Okay, so but before we do, we need to refresh. We need to refresh the copy of the file. Okay, so you need to go to the file. So let's open the Golan version. So here is the directory. Delete, yes, because Python already screwed it. So now Emacs manual, copy them over. yes recursively. Yes recursively. Okay, now we have a fresh version. Okay, so Python, let's do perl. Okay, so perl, there it is. Okay, perl, there's also a replace version. So here's a perl version. So the directory, we got the directory would be that. Okay, then backup directory path. Okay, yeah. Now the perl version actually backs up into a separate directory. So okay. Okay, so let's just say some. Then find and replace string. So the find string is commands. The replace string is the same thing, just one pair. Okay. Now use regular expression 0. That's good. Now file size limit. I mean, if the file size is more than that many bytes, we skip it. So this that's a feature of the perl version. Okay, so let's do it. Let's just run it. Okay, run it. Okay, the perl version prints lots of things. A total of 593 file changed, processing, to match, you know. So the perl version is the oldest. You know, let's run again. You know, when you have a script that writes to file, that makes it significantly slower. So you cannot compare this with the Golan and Emacs we did before. So today's talk show is a fail because we want to do the benchmark, but we don't even have a mechanism set up to do that. But anyway, so we demonstrated Python, we demonstrated Golan, we demonstrated Perl, and we demonstrated Emacs. Emacs is the most versatile. So for example, let's open that. Just do it like that. You want to find commands. You know, the Emacs is the best. Then there's PowerShell. Then there's Wolfram language. Let's try Wolfram language. Okay. So we end up just kind of doing demo without actually benchmark. But so far it appears that at least the Golan version and the Emacs Lisp version, they are the same speed. Like you don't see any perceivable difference. So anyway, here's the Wolfram language version. So let's at least demo it. Okay. So delete that. So we want to copy the directory. So the directory will be here. Okay, that's the directory. And the find replace. Okay, again, here's a find replace. So we want commands and replace it by same thing. And it allows you to have multiple pairs. We don't care. So just one single pair. Okay, and we can run this. Run it. Oh, before we do this, we need to start up the kernel yet. Yeah, because otherwise it's, it takes a time to start up the kernel. So let's do it again. Okay, that's a problem. Wait, why is it taking this long? Let's see what's going on. Let's open the file. Yeah, it's making backup. So the Wolfram version. Let's do it again. Now that's taking too long, okay? The Wolfram version is right now the slowest. And I think there's something wrong. I mean, it shouldn't be this long at all. For example, the printing takes a long time. So let's suppress the printing of the output. Yeah, still, it's got a problem. Something is not optimal here. Shouldn't take this long. So let's see. Okay, so that's it. I think yeah, so this is pretty bad today. You know, we did. Is it pretty bad? Because we want to benchmark, but we failed in doing that. So what am I doing now? So what do we want to do now? Yeah, where's my talk show page? Okay, we shut down. Okay, we shut down in 5 minutes. Meanwhile, let me think about what we're gonna do. So let's get a sense of speed at least, you know, the Golan. So let's go back to the Golan version. Find Go. Okay, here. So let's run it. Wait, why is there so many? Oh God, the Wolfram language screwed it up. The Wolfram language, I think it actually, yeah, it actually in double or triple, you know, yeah, the Wolfram language screwed it up. There's a bug. What it did is that it actually made, I think, each of these files double or 3 times. So if we look at this example, this is 80 kilobytes. You know, this file is usually just 8 kilobyte, but now it's 80 kilobyte, 10 times more. So if we run the Wolfram language again, you'll see it'll probably become larger. So now you look. Now right now it's 80 kilobyte. Okay, refresh. It doubled. Okay, now it's 162 kilobytes. Jesus, this is such a failure. Okay, what's going on today? Process file module backup. Yeah, it's a failure today. Okay, so that's it for today, I guess. We wanted to this is pretty bad. So, and we haven't demonstrated the PowerShell version yet. The PowerShell version, it's okay. Let's show the PowerShell version. It's pretty simple. Okay, so the PowerShell, I don't have a script ready, but it's something like this. Okay, so let's hold on a second. Let's go to talk show. Today's talk show. Open a new buffer. Paste it. Save as xx date ps1. Okay, ps1 is a PowerShell extension. Now you are looking at the PowerShell. Now let's write this on the fly. Okay, so PowerShell find replace. Let's say find replace. Okay, so documentation. XahTV find replace accept a piped object. You'll do find replace a given string. what am I talking about? You know, in PowerShell, if you just want to find something, that's very easy. Okay, so what you have to do is all you have to do is the recurse file include HTML, then pipe it to so does that include pipe it to, I don't remember. So go to my PowerShell. I have an example right here. Search text. Select string. That's right. Simple match. No, we don't want. We want. Okay, simple match. Okay, so that's all you have to do. By the way, the SLS stand for select string. So you can see now it expand to select string. Okay, so copy it. Now let's do it. That's how you do grep in PowerShell. What? ABC? Oh, what you want to find is a command, not ABC. Commands, okay? What? So many. Okay, clear screen, paste it, do it. Oh yeah, there's so many because of the Wolfram language code screwed it up. It duplicated each file's content like 20 times. So okay, that's it. Thank you guys. Bye. So yeah, so we demonstrated find and replace in several of these languages, which I did so many times before. What I really want to do is, for myself actually, what I really want to know is actually the speed of Python and Golang and elisp. You know, because I had that question for 10 years. I want really to know how fast is elisp, you know, because I think it's 5 times slower than Python in general. And Golang and Python is 5 times slower than Golang in general. But you know, so I want to really find out. So but yeah, but we are in so bad a state. What we gonna do now? Close that. So the journey is more fun than the destination. Yeah, that okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it for today, you know, over 1 hour, 70 minutes, kind of long. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy the new year. Let's look forward to year 2022. Bye. Measure command, yeah, I'll look into, you know, wait, that's definitely, I will have to look into it because I haven't used it before. And if I do in real time, you know, I'm probably gonna like spend 20 minutes just reading about it.